Ladies and gentlemen! I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm slightly under the influence. I have glorious pink nail banners on. You know, thanks to my girlfriend. And we are playing Kerbal Space Program. This is not in any way sort of a playthrough thing, just to make that clear. But... But, I said but, I want to put a refueling thing into orbit. I'm gonna show you what I've been working on. Don't tell anyone though, but I have been working on a space station, namely nicknamed the Valhalla Construct, because, you know, I go for a Norse mythology kind of naming thing, and... if it would load up and not crash, it looks a little bit like this. Yes, I have clouds. It looks like this. Here, oh, should probably do that. Here we have the habitation module, I don't even know what that is. The solar panels and a heat sink, because I'm running about 40 mods on this, so, you know, that's a bit. And solar panels generate heat now, which has to be, you know, vented. If not, they explode and take the entire station with it. Now, my plans for this, because I just totally felt like recording it, and I'm waving my arms around for no apparent reason, is to bring up a refueling array, which I'm gonna place... I can't really place it there now, can I? So I'm gonna... No, that won't work because it'll collide with that. I'm gonna place it here! I'm gonna place it here, and it's basically gonna go out to about... oh, God. Out about here, and it's gonna split into 4, like in an X. And it's gonna go that way and that way, with the spaceships docking here, and the, like, fuel tanks going out here. So we need to do like 4 supply runs in addition to getting the refueling station up. Now see, there's the issue, because running a realistic atmosphere mod, well, I say realistic, but it's not really realistic now, is it? Hold on, I'm just gonna check my audio volumes real quick, like, yes, awesome, my microphone is muted. Next bit, I'm gonna drink another sip of Baileys now. Now see, that's where the issue comes in. Because if you would look at my glorious spacecraft, cleverly nicknamed Refueling Array Mark II, you will see that, okay, yes, running the Asparagus engines, got some winglets in there, yes, good, yes. Oh, atomic engines also, good. Oh my god, it looks like a giant Q-tip. Yes, slight problem. A, it breaks every law of aesthetics that, you know, possibly existed in, like, the history of ever. And it looks hideous. It's just basically repeating the first thing, but in a more simplistic manner. But anyway, on the inside, this is my plan. We're going to be using those tanks here, then the spaceships will be docking here, and then we have RCS here, because, you know, everyone needs RCS, basically. Problem is, without the fairing, the atmosphere will completely, completely demolish the aircraft. The aircraft, the rocket, the thing. Because of the atmosphere, it will drag, it will bend, it will snap, it will demolish the entire rocket. Now, using fairings, like such, makes it look like a giant Q-tip, but it reduces the amount of drag, meaning basically everything from here to here has been nullified in terms of drag. This will then be, you know, disposed of once we're in orbit, pardon me. It looks like a giant Q-tip though, and I can't stand playing around with this because it looks like a Q-tip. Nay, I say, it looks like science. Except not really. So yeah, it's fairly stable. I can't really remove this part. This is basically the get the fuck out of the orbit part. No, not of the orbit, down to the atmosphere part. This is basically the holy fucking shit of going into orbit part. And the holy fucking shit of rendezvousing part. And then there's this, which has a separate AI core, which will be doing the docking. I'm using RCS. Now, I've tried this about 4 times. The first 2 times was without the fairing. I couldn't understand why it was, you know, toppling mid-flight. Then I added this, and it was like, holy fucking shit, it's going up. But then I made one crucial mistake. If we zoom in a little bit, didn't dock using this one. Undock rather. I undocked using this one. Now see, if I undock using the lower docking port, I dock the entire aircraft, docking port included. Now if I undock with that one, the top one, I undock the entire the entire craft without the docking port. I did not realize this, but as it turns out, you need a docking port to actually dock. I've said dock so many times now, it's not getting old. It should be stated though that after 200 hours of play, I have just recently finally understood how to do the asparagus staging. So I will be using MacJab to do the rendezvousing. Fear not, that will be cut out, so you won't see it, and I should probably not have told you that so I could seem a bit more professional. But we're gonna do it anyway. So, without further ado, let's go. Oh man, and while it loads. Oh man. Bailey's a bit too strong for me, but I love it. If you hear me singing in the background, it's the alcohol talking and the music I'm playing in my ears through a headset that hopefully is not picked up through the headphones. I have checked Audacity, doesn't appear to be doing so. It is daytime, we can see this thing going up in all of its glory, and we will be moving through the volumetric clouds because I have a pretty game. Now shall engage SAS, throttle up, keep the resources tab open, do a map screen once, just so we don't have to deal with the lag next time. There's the Valhalla construct casually going about it. Approximately 200,000 kilometers orbit. Not kilometers, that's meters, right? Yes, 200,000 meters orbit. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Zoom! It is going upwards. And I shall have a bit of spin off because I have that too. Oh man, we're gonna enable RCS2 because I can. I think first stage of asparagus coming up. The Q-tip is going very quickly upwards. Kind of seems like a scene from Austin Powers. Wait, what is that in the sky? It looks like a bunch of... I don't even know what this looks like. A toilet brush maybe. A very sharp breast if you cut out the bottom part. I don't really know. We've passed through the clouds, which makes even my game lag for some strange inexplicable reason. I've totally forgot to put the timer on. We're at 8-ish minutes. This will probably just be one video, but I'm gonna... Oh shit, we're about to overheat. Let's not do that. That would be kind of tragic. And we're gonna put the timer on just in case, and you know, in case I decide to split this up. You never know this day and age what I might do. Redefining crazy Redbox style. So, quickly speeding upwards, dropping the second stage of rockets. Clean separation as always, because that is how the asparagus staging works. I have here hair poking my ear now. It's getting kind of annoying, but I really don't care because I'm recording and I have glorious pink nail varnish on. Thank you, girlfriend. Much appreciated. Always try to look my best when I'm recording, even though I don't use a webcam. I have one though, but it's kind of mainstream, as much as I hate that word. It's horrible, it's icky, everyone does it. I want to be unique and just snarl at the screen instead, because why the balls not? Now, we have an altitude of 160,000 meters. Once that gets to 200 in about 10 seconds, or 5, we shall cut the engines like such. Then here comes the tricky part. We are going to turn off SAS, and slowly tilt it towards the 90-degree mark on the nav ball. We want to be there for when we reach about that point. We can start extending our orbit. Now this spacecraft maneuvers in space like a whale on land. Not very well, but I have a feeling you Americans have more experience with this than I have. So, once we have it all pretty and lined up, we're going to do the SAS. Then we're going to burn until these 2 fuel tanks are empty. We're gonna ditch those. Then we're gonna be going on this one rocket alone. We're gonna ditch that one, at which point we also ditch the ferry. Pardon me. Then we are on Sol atomic rockets. That's gonna be fun, because they look pretty in this mod. There we go. Orbit achieved. Firing up. Full throttle for a little while, just to get that initial umph. When those inevitably die out though, we're going to ditch those in a clean separation as always, and then we shall throttle down ever so slightly in order to avoid overheating. Like such. That's the optimal speed. It should be going slightly more upwards than that because we're approaching apoapsis and we do not want to be... Hold on, I think we got it. We do not want time to apoapsis to shrink. We want it to either stay the same or grow, much like other things. Not that I lean that way, but, you know, to each his own. Yes, it's growing lovely. Man. So we're gonna be doing this. This is basically my life at the moment. I've been constructing the Valhalla construct over the course of about a month of failed experiments, flights, and etc. Once this reaches about 2,100 meters, we shall be cutting the engines and dispersing of stage. I'm getting lightheaded now, probably the alcohol if I had to guess. Should also be noted that this stage does not have the right amount of fuel, so we shall be hitting the space bar and the space bar again. Zoom! And we will be relying on these to get us into orbit, about 2,100 meters a second. These will be gliding down to Earth because I prefer to keep my orbit and space area around fairly clean. There's the moon, can't reach it, even though this spacecraft, given, you know, a lighter payload, is very much capable of reaching the moon and Minmus, probably beyond, as I've landed a rover on the moon, cleverly nicknamed the Toppletop Mark I, simply because it landed the wrong way and tipped over, doing a couple backflips down a steep hill, and it still survived, even with no destroyed solar panels. And that is good, because the solar panels were kind of fucked up to begin with, because I placed them kind of wrong. I should have tilted them slightly up to the sky, but I didn't. So it only gets, like, you know, half a unit of power per second. While we wait for this orbit to establish, I'm going to switch songs on my iPhone, get some Norwegian death metal going, because I quite like that. You can't hear this though, but I can, and I prefer to stay entertained instead of listening to the internal rumble of the engines on this beautiful looking spacecraft. It even has lights, and it looks amazing on the LCS tanks when we're actually on the dark side, which we're slowly approaching. How's the orbit going? You know, oh god, what have I done? There we go. It's going. It is most definitely going. Is it going well though? Yes, it should be. We can definitely make it to a rendezvous with this engine alone, simply because we have a fuck ton of fuel, and they only use 2 units per second, and we have like 2,000. So, oh god, not too worried. If you could please stop doing that with the camera, that would be great, because I am turning seasick. Needless to say, quite the lightweight when it comes to alcohol. Sadly enough, I think I'm gonna cut the engines here. Wait till we get to apoapsis again. Okay, what have I done? Here we go. Cut SAS. Phone going off. Thank you. Then we're gonna realign it. There we are. Slow and steady. SAS, fire up the engine for some extra maneuvering. There we go. There we go. And once it reaches 2000, I will either make a cut or speed it up. And I shall see you when we are next to the rendezvous target, being the Valhalla construct. I shall see you then. Then we have returned about 400 meters from the legendary Valhalla construct, and we shall now try to dock. I love that word. Oh god, what have I done? There we go. First of all, we are going to point directly towards it for ease of maneuvering. How do we plan on accomplishing that? Well, first of all, we need to point towards it, which is fairly easy. There we go. Now, we shall quick save, and then we shall separate. But that, beep. There we go. What have I done? A common mistake. A common mistake. Apparently, it's the other way around. So, undock using the bottom one, because that is the way men do it. Trying to get a cinematic view here. Screenshot button. Oh, there is separation. Now we shall hit the dot button. There we go. And last time I checked, we are heading straight towards it. So we shall go into dock mode and zoom, running around at the speed of sound. Oh wait, we should probably, before we do anything else, we should turn around real quick. Not turn around, but we shall orient ourselves so that we are more or less like that. For ease of, maneuvering, of course. There we go. Forwards! Show us the meaning of haste! Oh, something along those lines. We shall keep about a speed of 500 meters per second, knowing that that thing is heading away from the station, and we're heading towards. So we don't need to worry about, that part accidentally crashing into us, or the station, or anything like that. Yes, that would be horrible, yes. So horrible. Now we have plenty of time, so let's not panic or anything dumb like that. That would be silly. And silly, last time I checked in, the birth registry, is not my middle name. We could probably go slightly faster though. We can go for 6.9 or something like that. Haha, 69. we're gonna quick save on that, knowing we have our docking pod with us. Oh shit, we should probably slow down now. Slow down. Easy does it. We do not want to kamikaze into the station. That would be dumb. Where did I decide on doing it again? Was there, wasn't it? No, wasn't that? We can shovel around. There is no reason. Okay, we can, hurry up a little bit though. There is no reason to panic. Hopefully we can do this with at least 2,000 units of monopropellant left. We are going to hit the heatsink tower if we're not careful, so let's slow down ever so slightly and not panic. This is quite literally 2 weeks of designing right here, so let's not fluff it up. I should probably start controlling from there as well, if that's not done already. Okay, let's slow down and start orienting ourselves according to the thing. Which way are we heading? Slightly that way. And slightly this way. No, okay, oh, let's not panic. We're panicking. We're panicking. We're not panicking. Let's calm down. Oh god, we're heading the wrong way. I knew this wasn't a good idea, but certain parts of me reassured me that it was. Not gonna tell you which parts, mind you. Okay, now that's done. I'm gonna switch into staging mode and ever so slowly get into the right position. We agreed on that one, wasn't it? Oh, that means we need to go the other way. Never mind, guys. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm saying. We can turn off the lights, though, and save some amount of power anyway. The entire station has lights on it, by the way, which I will demonstrate after we have deorbited that and docked this. At some point. It's quite cold in here, too, apparently, so... it's perfectly natural. It just does that when it's cold. Oh, wait, hold on. No, hold on. Oh, god, we're going the wrong way again. Oh my god, okay, let's control from here while we're at it, shall we? There we go. Let's do it again, just in case Kill Specimen wasn't paying attention. Hold on. This happens every time. Oh, that's actually quite good. Hold on, there we go. Now we turn on SAS, which will maintain that. Now we shall go slightly downwards. I say slightly, and believe you me, I mean very slightly. We don't actually need the resource screen anymore, because there is no fuel to be concerned about. We have 2,000 units of monopropellant. If you can't dock using 2,000 units, then you should not be docking at all. That's what he said. Anyway, let's align ourselves more or less. Here we go. We are tilting while we're tilting. It's good. Activate docking camera like such. We're actually slightly tilted the wrong way here. So let's do that maybe? And then start making our way rightwards. As we can see here, the red dot is the direction we are traveling. So right now we are traveling straight rightwards with a slight wobble, which can't really be avoided now, can it? We have targeted that, we have set that as control point, which means when close enough, these 2 points will be magnetized and will draw towards each other. Very much like two dicks when I'm trying to dock, not that I've tried. But that's what we have internet for now, isn't it? So... there's 21 meters between me, or it, and that. There are multiple AI cores on the station because I prefer having an AI core on every single stage, so I don't have to dock, dragging the orbiting stage along with me, because that is quite tricky. That's what I did for my first space station, and we all know how that went. Well, not really, because I'm the only one who knows what happened. But anyway, we are drawing ever closer. We should probably start slowing down just a tiny bit. You can also use this one, but who uses that anyway, right? Okay, no, wrong way. There we go. And more or less There we go. Now we're approaching. It should show up on the docking cam any moment now. Any moment. It's been half an hour already. We should probably hurry up. Here we go. Let's get some speed on this bitch. We can do 1 meter per second. Oh god, let's turn on the lights as well. Boo! Looks amazing, doesn't it? Should probably put lights there too. And around here. My god, how much have I missed? Docking camera, you should be doing your thing now. Should. Oh shit! Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Let's go upwards a little bit, shall we? Why isn't it? Oi, oi! You're the target. Why can't I see you? You're 3 meters away. Well, I actually have to do this manually. I hate manual docking. You know this game. Guess I have no choice if the thing isn't gonna cooperate. Let's turn a little bit this way, like such, maybe? Yes, and then just go, oh god, go slightly that way. My docking cam doesn't appear to want to work today. It worked earlier when I attached the further away module. And do we have magnetism? The moment of truth! What do you mean, no? What do you mean, no? No, that's not how it works. Oi, listen to me. Well, the docking camera isn't working, so fuck that shit, basically. You know what? Let's turn on the... Nope, that's the wrong thing. Let's turn on the lights here as well. Lights! And we have red lights up on the heatsink because it fits, okay? We'll make things a little bit harder to see in this hostile environment. Let's just calm down. Yeah? Just calm down. And do this manually. Magnetism should be engaging. Why isn't it magnetizing? Come on! Magnetize! We can just bump into each other, you know. I'm not judging, but that's kind of gay. Come on. You can do this. Magnetize. Magnetize. Do your thing. What have I done? I've created a monster. Come on. What the hell is that sound? What song is this? It is probably the Offspring. Doc, damn you. Doc. Shit. Okay. Plan B. Let's back away. 5 meters should do it. Let's redo this shit. Oh, that's 5. Oh my god, that's 6. Okay, let's not panic. 2 targets. Maybe yeah. Let's try again. We shall ram it like I did with my girlfriend last weekend. Okay? Any moment now. We shall just line it up. Line it up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's turn. Okay, that's good. Let's dock. Let's dock. Give it to me. Go on. Give it to me. Oh, half a meter per second is probably a bit too much. I hate having a 3D environment to navigate in. Have I told you this already? Wait, that's probably good. Hold on. Kick it. Come on. Hey. Nope. Oh, that's a bit too much. There we go. Nope, that's a bit too much again. That's the wrong button too, by the way. There we go. I don't know at what point magnetism starts doing its thing. Have I added the wrong docking pod to this? No. Have not. You will dock. Huh. Well, this is starting a bit awkward now, isn't it? It's almost like it doesn't want to. Okay, oh, hold on. Let's not force our way in here. That would be rape. Oh. Well, this is awkward now, isn't it? You see that? That, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm not mistaken, is the wrong side of the docking port. I will be right back.